Oh, my bad. What's going on, folks? I hit one too many. What's going on, Vic?
What's up, man? I thought we were doing the 20-minute
Yeah.
intro.
No, I walked away. I came back. It was still running. I said, all right, I got one more minute. All right. What's up, people? Good afternoon. AJot, what's going on? Queen. Who else is in here? Daggy Boys. Shout out to Daggy Boy. Shout out to Prairie. I haven't been listening. I seen a comment where it says, Angel's been lost. He doesn't support my channel. It's only 24 hours in a day, so you got to give me a break now. If I haven't been through your channel, it's probably because I'm busy or something. But good to see everybody. Prairie, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How's everybody doing? How you doing, Vic?
Hey, I'm
Haley,
doing
how
good.
you doing?
Yeah. Before
Yeah.
we get started on our tomfoolery, man, I see Willow and Prairie. Some other
Shout out to
people.
Willow. Yep.
If you guys know Paul Morrison, go over to the discussion salon, man, and leave him a comment. Let him know that you love him and that you support him. I'm just going to leave it.
Absolutely.
Once you go
I
over
was
there,
get. I actually was gonna say something. Tom, you beat me to it though, man. Go
yeah,
visit Paul Morrison. Give him a little,
yeah,
you know what I mean, a
yeah.
little encouragement.
We give
You know
you
what I mean.
love
He
and our
is part of
power.
this community, and I know me and Vic, we love and support Paul. So I hope
Oh,
you help us doing with that. So, yep, good stuff,
yep.
bro.
So anyway, yeah. So just go by there. Just let him know. Let him know you're thinking about him because sometimes we wait until uh,
Yep.
people are gone to talk about how much we love them, miss them, and all those things, man. So
Yeah, it doesn't
anyway,
take much to be a little kind. You know what I mean? It takes about what? It's 30 seconds to write something somebody's comment and wish them a good day. You know what I mean? Doesn't take
that's
much effort. Yep.
yeah.
So I do have a couple things. I got a couple of funny videos, a couple of interesting videos. There is a Mike Cerrone video that came out. Combat One about made a dropped a that one's pretty long. That way I can actually cut that in. And we don't have to watch the whole thing because it's pretty long. It's like a volume 2, Mike Cerrone's laughs and stuff like that. But we don't have to start with that. Obviously, we can start with something else. Uh, let's do. I'm a surprise, Vic. I like. We can cover some of that, obviously. But obviously, we're gonna go live Sunday morning once again. Fridays, I know Vic is a little busy, so let's get right to it, people. So this is a channel that I found just going around. It's called Sim Save Sam. Great channel. I'm gonna drop the link. He covers about everything under the sun. You'll see. He's almost he reacts to like news and things that are going around the world, and it's pretty awesome the way he does it. So let's start so you can see, and then we'll go from here. Let's see. Let's start with this. Good to see everybody in chat. Thank you so much. Hit the like button for Angel Newfound Life and Vic Ferrari. And let's go.
So over the last few years, this trans athlete, Sadie Schreiner, has been dominating the female competition and even bragging about how easy it is to beat these girls, even in faulty shoes. And with Trump coming into power recently, as most of us know already, he's put a stop to all this nonsense. So this athlete was indeed banned and took to social media to tell everyone about it.
Hi, my name is Sadie Schreiner. I'm a trans athlete that competes in track and field, and today I was supposed to be competing in Boston University's Valentine Invitational. I paid the $120. They put me on the heat sheet. They accepted my entry, and I was perfectly ready to go and drive down to Boston, just like I
And listen, I don't care who you voted for. And I'm gonna drop an opinion. This is opinion based stuff, right? So I don't think transvestites, men, should be competing with women. I think we need to support women's sports because you can't. This guy was beating the panties off these women. I mean, he was winning by Vic. You got to see the races. I don't know if some of the races are going to be shown here, but dude, he was beating them by miles, bro. You know what I mean? So obviously, we got to protect women's sports, man. You know what I mean? We can't do it. We can't.
What's up with
did it
the
here
fate?
before. Less than 24 hours.
Oh, I don't know. She's wearing some she, he, whatever pronoun is wearing some
Yeah, it should be.
freaky little makeup.
This
I
should be
don't know what that's about.
whatever they call that.
Just
I
for
don't
the
even have to
makeup, right?
Yeah, I don't have to look
Yeah.
any further. Figure out.
Yeah. She looks kind of odd. Yeah.
Before I was supposed to step on the track to compete, Boston University sent me this email.
Dear Sadie, we're sorry to inform you that because of recent Trump administration executive order, you are prohibited from competing in women's events at the Valentine Invitational Meet this weekend. The executive order issued on February 6, 2025 specifies that after...
And Trump did pass that order and stuff, you know what I mean? Obviously Biden didn't want to touch this, I guess, you know what I mean? But like I said, I don't think it has to do anything with the president. Even if the president wouldn't have signed this, I think just to be fair, it would destroy women's sports as it stands. You know what I mean? Including the Olympics or anything to do with women. They can't. Women are built differently. I don't have to tell you that. You're all adults. You know, men are built a little differently. So it's just not fair.
Athletes who were assigned male at birth cannot compete in women's sporting events. Man. The executive order has put us all in a difficult position in which we are obligated to comply.
By the way, I got Vic Ferrari's link on top pinned. Okay, my buddy is starting out his new channel. I want to help him out on his quest to. He got to 100, so let's see if we can hit his link if you haven't hit it yet, and subscribe to Vic Ferrari. All right, guys. All right, let's go.
Yeah, thank you, Andy.
Even if it does not align with our previous practices. We understand this is distressing and abrupt news to hear, especially in a time of so much uncertainty.
Claiming that the executive order barred me from competing. Despite Massachusetts law, despite their own transgender policy, and despite me being an unattached athlete, they banned me without any investigation or discussion, which means that should any other woman be going to compete at Boston University for any reason, unattached or part of a school, they can simply say to you, we think you were assigned male at birth, and so we're not going to allow you to compete. I want to...
Obviously, she's
What?
she's simplifying it. You know, she's trying to say that this can happen to anybody. No, not necessarily. You know what I mean?
I have a
the fact,
yeah. Mine says
go ahead.
That's it. I mean, this is asinine.
It really is. I don't know why. I don't see a lot of this was posted a couple of days ago, but I haven't seen a lot of a pushback from this. Obviously, the proof is in the pudding. Transsexuals are breaking women's records that stood the test of time. You know what I mean? So it isn't fair. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, those women compete in sports just like the men do, and they have their own records. And they shouldn't be broken by. They should be broken by other women. That's my point. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be by
make this video to document how universities were responding to the recent executive order and show that they're not looking at federal documents. They're not looking at my passport or my birth certificate. They're not even simply calling me before banning me. They are hearing word that I was assigned male at birth, and that is enough for them to ban any athlete they want to.
And I'll tell you what, if it was close, if the races were close, and I think they let it go for a little bit just to see how it went. Dude, I'm telling you, they're breaking records. They're beating these women by miles. So it is, it's obvious it's not fair. It's obviously.
They are not going to be the only university who takes such drastic measures.
What's up, Mr. V?
A really scary precedent for how the future of women athletics are going to work. Because if you don't conform to what they think is a female athlete, they're not going to let you compete.
Yeah, I you know what? I don't know what happened, but I kind of have to agree with Mr. B. I think he kind of doesn't like women. I sense that about Jeff over there, but that it could be just me, right, Vic? It just could be me.
I don't know. I think it's two of you now. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the only people scared in this whole situation were the other females he was competing against. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts as well, but let's go to the comments. This will be good. Top comment on the video is, common sense wins again. Yes, it does, my friend. She actually got a comment from an actual female athlete. It says, hey Sadie, most of these comments are rude, but so is Boston for emailing you on such short notice, which is extremely unfortunate. However, As a biological female athlete myself, in the same college town as you shouldn't be competing against biological females.
Okay, maybe they did it kind of tacky and did it last moment. Maybe, you know, but they obviously they've been competing for a long time now. I don't know what long time is. I can't give you a number, but yeah, okay. So the worst thing they did is give you short notice, but it isn't fair either
yeah,
way.
she's 100% right.
What's
I
up,
think
Bart?
99.9% of people would agree with that. Another comment says, what are you talking about? You literally publicized that you were assigned male at birth. No need to investigate. Yeah, that's what confused me watching it. This always should have been a rule. You are a man, and taking away records and titles from hardworking women, this is disrespectful, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, there's women who have trained and dreamed of this their entire life, and to
I
get...
can't believe we're even discussing this. You know what I mean? They can create, just like the Special Olympics, okay, a category for transsexuals that can compete against each other, and it'll be fair. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just create a whole different
category.
Category. Yeah, exactly. If
Yeah,
there's enough
that will work.
people
And actually,
in the situation. I mean, if there's enough, if there's enough people in the situation to make a thing, do it. If there's not, well, then you know what? You're just gonna have to get over it and compete as a man or do something else. I mean, I don't know.
But I tell you what, if they do create, I'm pretty sure it'll be successful. I think people will watch. You know what I mean? The alphabet community. I don't know all the letters, so I'd say the alphabet community will watch. So, yeah, do it.
Get stripped to that. It's just crazy, man, how this can even happen. I'm just glad it ain't happening anymore. How are you going to draw on your face like that and think we're going to take you seriously? Yeah, guys, 99% of the comments are exactly what me and you are thinking watching this. So this is a W, guys. This is a W. So we're moving in the right direction. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments.
I love the way you walk. You look confident.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Nasifa.
Nasifa?
Nasifa.
Nice to meet you. Before you go, oh, that's your boyfriend?
Hey, Quick Vic, it's in building.
I need your number.
My number?
Yes.
What's up, Quick?
I was just telling your friend is gorgeous, and she was walking like a model with the dress, with the outfit and everything. Yeah. Well, I love your dog. What's his name?
It's Lena.
It's a girl? Can I pet him or no?
Yeah. Careful, she bites.
I have a
This is the oddest encounter. I forgot what. Let me keep
dog
going.
too, so it's okay. Cute. Here, you like coffee?
No, I do not like them.
What do you like? Like Moxie's?
Can you leave, bro?
Yeah, I'll leave. 1 second.
Nah, you're not getting
But she said that she was about to give it to me. She said you were her friend, not her boyfriend. So
This is so awkward. That guy likes her, took her out, but yet the girl's still gonna give that guy her number.
I respect that, but if she tells me to leave, I would have left. You don't have to say anything.
So
Oh,
disrespectful.
Damn, that's what I heard.
Love your nails. Have a great night. Nick, don't be so rude next time, alright?
You're a victim.
Valuable lesson here. Consider this one a Valentine's Day special, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be like this guy here. There's always a white knight, fellas. The white knights are out there, and they're in numbers. The beta male white knights, they're out there.
The white knights are extinct. Okay, white knights are disappearing. Okay, I get the guy was trying to be. Listen, if she's not dating you, and she's giving her phone number out in front of you, she's probably not interested. You're in the friend zone. You're in the friend zone.
You guys wearing a shirt that looks like the back of a deck of cards, bro. He's got no
Yeah, he does.
No game, no pull.
That's probably why he's not getting laid. Yeah.
Go with the dog.
This video sums up both sides, how you should be and how you shouldn't be. And the fact he actually got a number, that's the funniest part about it.
The problem is y'all let social media think you had all these options because of the access to people's accounts.
Mr. B's still a white knight.
Baby, you ain't got no options. This ain't the
Well, but what is a white knight? Somebody that doesn't bash women, doesn't call women the B word. Is that white knighting? Or that's a gray area, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You call me a white knight because I'm not gonna say I probably have called women that. I'm not gonna say I haven't, but I don't go around. Yeah,
you're white knight for men and stuff too. I think it's people. They accuse somebody of being a white knight if you try to stand up for somebody without letting them stand up for themselves, kind of thing. Like I
see.
could
I
white
see.
knight for you. It's not just females. Like if somebody was talking shit about you and I jumped in, they'd be like, "Oh, you got a white knight for Angel." That's my understanding.
Yeah.
And I
But
knight for people
yeah.
that can't stand up for themselves.
But I think it's commonly used for women when they stand up for men. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, and who she's talking about is a lot of these girls who have like a few hundred followers and they think they're flipping Beyonce out here.
All right, so he has a few interesting ones.
Do these things, be a gentleman.
This one, obviously.
I'd rather just have blunt honesty. In the case of no.
I tell you what, let's just go on to the next one.
I'm gonna be impossible.
My bad. Go ahead, Vic.
So I'm gonna be impossible to live with 100 subs, man. It's all going to my head.
Hey, you got when I went over. I think you were at I think 90 something. Half hour. Yeah, you're 104, bro. Hey, listen, Rome wasn't built in a day, my brother. So let's go on to the next one.
I actually got two people that are like real life friends of mine that are now subs, and that's pretty exciting. That's
pretty. Yeah,
blended
it's a
over.
good feeling, right?
Real
Absolutely.
Life yeah. So,
that's a great feeling when you have friends and family and stuff like that. People that actually know you in real life. Yeah, it's pretty decent. So let's go on to the next one. Same channel. Uber driver catches cheating. She instantly regrets it. This is pretty bad, the way she gets caught.
Sorry to ruin your groove. Isn't that the worst?
I know, Vic.
There was a way for
I
you
know,
to skip ads
Vic.
like this forever. This is Pi, and
So just some context for this clip. This Uber driver picked up his wife who was doing the dirty, and this Uber driver's
Well, let me explain it before he does. So he got alerted that his wife was somewhere with another guy. Okay, he rented a car really quick. I don't know how. Picked up now. He obviously has a mask on. He has a hoodie on. She doesn't recognize his fucking voice. He kind of changes his voice a little bit. This is the way she gets busted. It's the ugliest way to get busted because he's gonna be asking questions. Where'd you meet? How'd you meet? Who asked who out? Oh my God, it's so ugly.
colleague, friend, basically got the notification saying she wants to get picked up. His friend recognized his wife and called him and said, "Look, mate, your wife is with another dude." So this guy put a mask on, put his hood up, and went to go and pick her up. And this is what happened.
Yo. Hey. How's it going, man? How's it going?
Hi.
Good. You all good?
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. So where are we off to?
These subtitles are wrong because, like I said at the start, he knew it was his wife before they even got in the car.
My place. We can go back to my place. Should be
So bad.
safe.
Okay. Where's your place?
Oh, I don't think it's gonna be safe.
So we pin the location.
Uh-huh.
So yes, that's 5 minutes away.
Okay. No worries.
Oh,
so
man.
how was the night?
Okay.
It's fun, yeah.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah, I went for some drinks, had dinner.
Oh, that's nice. Best way to spend the evening, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, anything planned for the rest of the night?
No, we're just gonna chill at my place,
Chill, yeah?
And they sound Russian for some reason, or that part of the country. I don't think they're right.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Celebrating anything?
Yeah, actually he got promoted, so we kind of went for dinner and some drinks. Yeah, that's basically it.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. What do you...
Can you imagine what this guy's thinking right now? The first thing is, though, how she didn't recognize her husband's voice, man. But
dude, they have kids together, bro. They've been together, I think it's what, 5-7 years. How do you not recognize your fucking husband, even with a hoodie? I don't get it. I think she's so lost in the sauce.
So wrapped up in what she's just so wrapped up.
I agree. I think she's so wrapped up she doesn't even. Yeah.
You can only imagine what this Uber driver is going through in his mind right now.
Oh yeah. Listen, Mr. B sent me some art videos. Obviously, art pictures. So, Mike has been talking about. He said recently that he went skydiving, right? And he also had a couples massage. Somebody snuck a picture in there, and So there we go, Mikey. Couples massage. I had to do it, Mike. I had to do it. Couples massage. There you go. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. V. I appreciate it. I completely forgot about that thing. Oh, shit. Okay.
Mate.
I'm an insurance broker.
Insurance broker?
Yeah.
All right, so getting busy right now, right?
Super busy. Yeah, I've had day off, so
Yeah.
said why not take it out, eh?
Yeah, that's it, man, that's it. So,
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space?
I
Enter
never
your
wondered.
address
No,
and get a
not really.
360-degree satellite view of
I've never wondered that. I've
you seem
not a
like
day in my
you're
life.
pretty in love. I mean, are you dating?
Yeah. So I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Past couple of
Yeah,
months.
about a couple of months now.
Yeah.
A whole month.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not about the time, right?
Yeah.
It's about the time you spend.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, is there a wedding coming up?
No.
Was he? Was he on? Listen, I believe it. While he's claiming he was doing this and that, he was probably on somebody's panel. Go ahead, Vic.
Oh, so I listened to that video back again.
Yeah.
On the one with Mike and the Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that the conclusion that we all jumped to about it, that he was talking about this Valentine's Day. But if you listen right after,
yeah,
he said it was 22 years ago, and then he got the watch back then, and this was like his ex-wife that did all this. So I gotta come clean on that. That there was a I still think
that's a great point. No, I think it's an old lie. It might not be a new lie, but it's an old lie. But yeah, that's a great point. It happened a long time ago.
He says that he was talking about 22 years ago, and he still has the watch and all that stuff.
Yeah. But that to be fair, that's something that happened a long time ago. He was telling a story. Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, let's fix it. I mean, irregardless, he's still full of shit. But anyway, let's move on.
He's still full of shit. Yeah.
No. It's too early for that.
Oh man.
Oh well, but if things are going well, you might as well take the step.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been super busy and.
Any kids lined up?
No.
No, that's great.
Maybe someday, but.
Yeah, you never know.
This guy, his whole life is just falling apart during this trip, and how she's willing to risk it all. She knows her husband is an Uber driver, and she's doing the dirt in his territory. Man, like I said, shout out to this guy's friend who called him up and told him. Shout out to that guy, whoever he was.
How about the fucking husband fucking keeping his composure, bro? Because you're gonna see at the very end when he confronts the guy, he pretty much gives him a pass, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I could have contained myself. Most men would have probably had a problem. Some got physical or whatever. He got off pretty easy.
Maybe.
Where'd you guys meet?
We met in a store, actually.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A store.
Yeah, he complimented me on my bag, and he said it looks like his sister. So yeah.
That's all it took. A compliment.
Must have been one hell of a bag, huh?
Hell of a bag.
Just thought,
Yeah.
The question was, how did you meet her? He said he complimented my bag. Then I'm like, damn, that's all it took. Yeah, I like your bag. Fuck.
Talking.
Like we clicked.
Yeah.
Ah, you started having a conversation at the store.
Yeah.
Who asked who out?
I did, obviously.
Yeah, he did.
You can tell the driver's getting a bit more agitated as this is going on. You can definitely get that.
Ah, you did.
Got my number, and then he was like, it took his time to text actually, but yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. So it
I
looks
think we're
like
almost. Yeah.
yeah, we're right here. Okay, so is it next to this?
Okay, now here comes the sparks.
This blue Toyota, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I know that?
Sorry.
How do I know so conveniently it's this blue Toyota?
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
This is my wife.
God.
Your wife.
And look at his arm.
She can't believe
What are you
it.
doing with this guy?
This is your husband.
Yeah, we're married. We've been married for 5 years.
5 years.
Not anymore.
You know what? Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Go. You stay here.
This guy's like terrified.
The fucking guy in the backseat says, "You want to come with me? Are you fucking crazy? You better get out. You better get the fuck out of that car and scramble, bro. You know, do you want to come with me? You fucking
Just
nuts.
want to get out by himself.
Get up.
Yeah.
Go. Okay, man.
Are they fighting?
That's what you do to me, huh?
Oh man.
I thought.
Why do you think I recognize the car, huh? Why do you think this is a rental?
Oh, he had a rental as well. He had a rental as well, man. He was proper planning this out.
5 years. We have kids.
Wow. By the way, I don't take any pleasure watching fucking marriages crumble. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's just fucking, not in this way anyway. You know what I mean? It's pretty fucking bad getting busted. Mr. B says, I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe it either.
How did he get a rental car?
Women and men are capable of doing. You know what? I don't know if what he means by that is that because there are a lot of channels that are being busted, especially some of the pedo catchers and some of these what is it, loyalty tests. A couple channels got busted for scripting the content. Yes, so if that's what he means, I understand what you're saying. But I kind of this looks feasible. I think this can actually happen. Now, the funny part is what Vic just said. How did he get a rental so fast? Yes, that's a great question.
Man, she was doing the dirty guy. He said at the end there that he had a rental, so he must have been suspicious for a while. And then when his friend gave him a call saying, "Look, mate, I've seen your wife with another guy," he was like, "Yep, I knew it. I knew it." Yeah. Fair play to him. It's lucky he had a hoodie on that day.
I can't confirm or deny if these videos are. I mean, it looks good. It looks, but there's a possibility this is all fucking scripted and we're all fools.
In the comments said she doesn't care about cheating. She regrets that she was caught.
My bad. Go ahead, Vic.
You ever been in a situation like that where, especially being a bartender in your early days, that you've run into people you knew that were not with their mate at the time?
Oh, yes. It happened a lot of times, bro. A lot of times. Yeah, it's the cringiest thing. There were customers of mine. They weren't really friends of mine, so I didn't insert myself or it's actually pretty much not my business. I'm just a bartender. But yeah, I did see a lot of sliminess go on for sure.
What about people you were closer with in life?
No, thank God I haven't seen it. Haven't seen and I know what you're saying. Like you have a cousin that's married. You see his wife out of place, or no? Thank God I haven't. Yeah. How about you? You have?
No, the only time that it happened to me, this was years ago, and when my ex-wife and I were first dating, and we were up in San Jose, and a parent from the school her daughter was in, we ran into him with another woman, and she knew him, but I didn't. And so I didn't even know what was going on at the time because she saw him, and then the guy was like, "Oh, hey," and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" Like introduced myself, and I didn't know what was going on. And then he was acting kind of weird, and they got the hell out of there. And so I asked her, I was like, "Well, what's the deal? What's going on with that guy?" And she's like, "That's not his wife." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, shit." But they were like maybe an hour and a half from, where it was in the town that I'm in now. So it was like an hour and a half from the Bay Area. So I think he was just like shocked to run into somebody that he knew, man. And,
I can imagine. It
was like I said, I didn't know what was going on at the time. I didn't find out to it. I could see that he was super uncomfortable. And
I tell you, if it's family, I'm confronting. I am calling. I'm making a call, obviously, right there and then, and you're getting busted. I'm not gonna even hide the fact that I'm gonna bust you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it right in front of you.
Now, my
you know what I mean?
daughter, she was dating a guy when she was a senior in high school, and somebody that we know, like Facebook friended him, and he had another girlfriend who was away at college, and that created a situation because he was dating my daughter, and he had a girlfriend away at college. And what happened with that situation was, we happened to run into him and his girlfriend at the store, a buddy of mine and me.
Right.
And that was talk about an awkward situation, man. The poor guy was crying. He was
Yeah,
like,
I can
literally
imagine, bro. Yeah.
crying because my buddy was like just filling in the girl. Well, you're away at college. This guy's over here fucking my friend's daughter and yada yada yada. Man. And he was just, guys, please stop. And she's like, what the fuck is going on? Who are these guys? And yeah, it was pretty rough.
It's the typical have your cake and eat it too. I think if you don't want to be with somebody or you want to be single, it's very easy to, well, I say it's easy, but you sit down with the person and say, listen, I want to be with other people. I know it sounds real simplistic, but you know, it gets messy. People die over this type of stuff. You know what I mean? People, yeah. I mean, tragedies happen over some. I think I saw a poll or something that most infidelity happens at the workplace or something like that. I'll double check, but yeah.
When he said we have kids, my heart sank. Yeah, well, man, you can hear the pain in his voice as he was saying it. The most effed up thing is that she has children. The way a random man makes her feel while talking to her in a store is more important to her than the lives of her family members. Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Let me see what
Go,
happens
this
there.
is where I get an entire month's work done in 7 days. I'm really positive and I'm having the best day ever. Week 2 is ovulation. This
What
is
the
when
hell's
we
wrong
are
with this
most
woman?
likely to get pregnant. Also, when our body really wants to get pregnant.
Is she fucking high or something? I don't even know what she's talking about.
I also like to be alone more. Maybe that's just me. Week 3, we become a witch of a person. You will do nothing wrong, but I freaking hate you.
I haven't seen this.
Couldn't tell that is exactly the hormonal week I'm in right now. I want to punch someone in the
Whoa.
face for literally no reason.
Oh, that's a lot of energy there, bro. Jesus Christ. I'd be worn out within an hour talking to this woman.
Finally, week 4, you're bleeding, and all you want is cuddles and flowers and chocolates, and you better do it. So the next time you call your
Oh my
girlfriend
God.
crazy, don't you freaking dare. Because it's not her fault that her body
getting a
is 4
phone call.
different
I
people. Now you know
Go ahead, Vic. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. I got you. Yeah.
how to track the freaking cycles. You're welcome.
Damn, that just sounds like a whole lot of work. And
Yeah,
there's
it
a lot
does.
of girls out here where their flipping personalities change 4 times a month anyway. So including all the hormonal stuff, it could be
Menopause.
8 personalities a month. And this is why a lot of guys just stay single, you know, because they see videos like this and they just think, I just can't be asked to deal with it.
This question is for the men.
Uh-oh.
Why are you so dramatic?
What?
So dramatic when we ask
We're dramatic. Men are dramatic.
to do a simple task around the house.
That's
This goes
true,
out to
Perry.
the husbands. Men husbands. I ask my husband, can you sweep and mop? Please. I'll do the bathrooms. He said, no problem. I was like speechless. He didn't fight me on it. 4 days later, this shows up.
Don't get mad because men are a little bit smarter. So obviously she asked her husband to sweep and mop, and he bought a robot that'll do it for him. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Don't hate the game. I mean, what is it? Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Oh, I love it. I love it. To be honest, I just find this funny. Like the fact she's made a video moaning about it and things like that. That's funny. She should be.
All right, there's some other episodes that are really funny. Let me see if there's some here. I don't know if there's. I didn't see all of this. Let's skip to. Well,
Threatened?
okay. This was interesting.
Why is Amazon paying me $63,000 a month? Well, I didn't make this kind of money selling.
This one's interesting.
To call the police.
So let me give you the lowdown. So this lady has an argument with her husband.
I guarantee you.
As after this one. Tells her husband, before I get up, you better not be here or I'm calling the cops. Okay? She's dressed, I don't know why she's wearing a rabbit outfit. But yeah, she gets mad when she wakes up and he's gone. and over dramatic. And from this one, I'll go to the other one because this is about, obviously, it's about this.
He's rejected him.
Now, I came across this, and this young
Why is she dressed up like a rabbit, bro?
lady right there
That's what I
is
was
upset
wondering.
and distraught because when she woke up from her nap, her boyfriend had left. But let me tell you why he left. Before she took said nap, she threatened to call the police and berated him and said that if he was there when she woke up, she would call the police.
There you go.
So therefore, he gathered his stuff, his belongings, and he left. She's angry because the man left after she threatened to call the law on him.
That's so fucking weird.
Make it make sense.
You gotta be kidding me with this, y'all. You cannot make it up. Now listen, people have toxic love, and I try to stay away from anyone toxic. But for her to be angry at him, and for her to go on a tangent to try to explain why he's such a bad guy when he goes to work to provide for her, comes home and plays the game, and that's all he does, is outrageous. She says that he doesn't kiss her, he doesn't make love to her, and that she was angry about it.
Bro.
But I'm not kissing her either. Look at the way she's dressed. She's dressed like a rabbit in the middle of the fucking day. Okay, I don't want to have any sexual intercourse or kissing or hugging with somebody that's dressed like a rabbit all fucking day. All right, it's really fucking weird.
I'm not gonna lie, if I came home and she was dressed like that, I wouldn't want to kiss her either.
Go ahead, Vic.
Rest of the night.
Go ahead.
I said what if they're dressed like silly rabbit?
Right? But yeah, it's I don't know. And she cried when the husband's not there. You know, he left. That's what you know what I mean. He jumped out of there.
She threatened to call the police and berated him and said,
"Yeah." So basically, that's what happened there. All right, let me see if I can find another one. Okay, this is a funny one. Cocky. Vic, I picked this one for you. You've been going to the gym lately, so I said, let me grab this one.
Oh shit! He's grabbing a plate.
Cocky gym bullies.
Yeah. It's like Planet Fit. Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Hey, what did he do?
He's still going for it. Oh, he landed a shot there.
Now, I don't know. Have the gyms changed? Is there a lot of fighting, a lot of flexing, a lot of arguments in the gyms lately?
Not where I go. They've changed, but in a different way than that. Now it's a lot of people on their phones. Everybody is on on earbuds and headsets. So there's very little interaction in gyms anymore now. It's not like it was before. You go there and talk to people. Everybody's all in their own little zone, pretty much.
I mean, you would think people would be locked in, you know, the task at hand is to get healthy or whatever, not to. It used to be a meeting place, I guess, at one point. You know what I mean? People used to, you know, date. I guess. Yeah, but this went crazy.
Let's go for the nut grab.
Oh, I got Mr. B.
What are they doing?
Stop it. Get some help.
So I'm actually not entirely sure how this all started, but
look at the old guy. He's running for his life. Thank you, Mr. V. I'll play it. The old guy's not stupid. He's out of there. He's not even get the fuck away from this guy.
For this guy to be swinging and attacking a guy double his age is just a bit weird in itself. And soon as that guy grabbed the plate, this guy instantly went on the defense. And then
but hold up. See, that old guy could have grabbed one of his butt cheeks. You don't know why this guy was so angry. There's not. We don't know what actually got this guy so hyped to be chasing this old guy around the gym. It could have been something like that. You know what I mean? I would have been fucking chasing around the gym if he would have pulled some dumb shit like that. You're damn right.
Elderly guy hit him with the nut grab twist 3000 classic. One of the funniest things about this is the judgment free zone on the wall in the background. And to be fair to the older guy, he put up a good fight against him. And someone in the comments said, fighting an old person is just straight up embarrassing. Yeah, I've got to agree with that one. But guys, let me know what you think about this one in the comments.
You ain't paying for dates, I can't be with you.
Here we go again.
A guy posts a pay for dates no matter what. And he better make sure gas in my car.
Oh, you think it's trick or something? Because if I fill a bitch's gas and then she goes and now I'm pissed. You know what I mean?
But why you even thinking like that?
What do you mean? See, I hope this camera keep going. You're a player. That's what it is. You gaslight men into saying, oh, you should pay for my gas just because you want to. You shouldn't even be thinking about what I do. And then you're going to go and another nigga. I can't have that.
If he's not picking me up for one, and you're telling me meet you somewhere, let's do this, make sure gas is in my car. Baby, you got gas?
I can't stand women that demand money on a date. What she's trying to say is that if a man wants to see me, he has to basically pay me. He has to give me gas money. He has to give me babysitting money. It's just too fucking much, bro. I mean, I would hate to date nowadays, Vic. I would probably be by myself or something. Because if that's the way the women think nowadays, man, fuck that. All right.
Here's money for gas.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
How to be a trick 101.
Get your
It ain't me. It ain't me. That won't happen until I'm in a relationship.
Send me like a little Cash App or Apple Pay, like here's $25.
No.
That's what I'll do in a relationship. But before I know I got it, crazy.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
This is Rent a Friend at its finest. Why are you giving a girl gas money so she can be with another dude? You're literally giving her fuel money to go and meet another fella.
Yeah.
Where's the sense in that? This is just dumb shit.
Just one who says, too many females are doing this these days. They don't happen. Like, yeah. It's different. It's a lot different. I'm telling you. It wasn't like this. I sound like an old fart, probably because I am. All right, but it wasn't like this. You know what I mean? You gotta pay me for this. Give me gas money, and then she has kids, and then you gotta feed her. And after you feed her, you probably don't get nothing, not even a kiss. So lots change.
Say, and then it's extra dumb for saying it on camera and telling everyone that that's what you're about.
What an idiot!
He paying all them bills, he can't say nothing, okay? Nothing, because he's just a roommate. Okay? So you as a...
I don't like this lady's attitude. She has such a stank attitude, bro. Pretty woman, but that I can see why she's by herself though. Everything fucking has a cash applied to it.
If you're married, single, whatever, if your man is not paying every bill in that house, do whatever you want. Okay, he won't run nothing up in there.
This is what she's saying.
Just so you know, unless he's paying every single bill and every one of your bills, he doesn't run anything. Stop caring so much. If he doesn't like you wearing a certain thing, put that thing on and walk out.
So she's pretty much saying, don't respect your man unless he pays for all your fucking bills and your mama bills and your sister bills. So, yeah, bad message.
If he doesn't like you wearing weave and makeup, put the weave and makeup on and walk out. If he don't like you getting nails done this long or with like red nail polish on it, get your nails red and long. If he doesn't like you wearing certain types of clothing,
it's a red flag.
This is what trying to do a speed run of how not to be a wife. Is that what she's doing here? Because this has to be a joke, surely.
Them on. Walk around and like you don't run nothing over here, okay? I don't like when you do A, B, C, and D.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
This woman just did a tutorial on how not to be picked and how to remain single forever.
Absolutely.
If you want that, this is the perfect woman to...
Yeah, she's stupid enough to put that out there. If you want to date me, you're going to have to pay all my motherfucking bills. Yeah, I don't see a lot of men knocking down her fucking door to get in those panties.
Listen to, I don't know who hurt this woman, but she needs to put the camera down and just move on with her life.
Yo, I think this girl is like beautiful. What do I say to her?
Okay, Just One Sue says, I see a lot of those videos where females are taking it for granted that they can get men to do this type of crap. Then when they don't, they get off social media and yeah. And then they cry about it on social media. Yeah, that's just great.
Influencers, man.
I think she's stunning too.
Oh gosh.
Compliment her hair.
I think her hair is like really beautiful.
Thank you.
I think it gets kind of silly here. I can probably move on to, let me see. Let me check it out. I don't think there's anything else here. Maybe not. All right.
You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, I got some other stuff here.
I find it all very. See that one that Mr. B put. This is George Carlin
Yeah, I'm gonna play that.
Football's been a conspiracy to make
Yeah.
us
good.
Right after a couple of these, I'm gonna play it.
where it all started.
I already got it queued up. Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, here we
So
go, here
this is going back to the first video that I played. The one the he she whatever, the one that got called and said do not even show up to the meet. President Trump signed order, no more transsexuals competing with women. So this is how much this is how bad he was beating those women. Check it out, Vic. Look.
Yeah.
No guilty conscience kicking in by now?
Look. Come on, man.
Jesus.
That one person's trying to hang.
Dude, look.
That ain't right. Shame on you.
He's a man.
Now, obviously, in the audience, a lot of people are pissed off, and he's getting I don't want to say harassed, but he's getting called out. Hey, you're a dude, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you know.
Oh no.
Yeah.
People are pissed.
That's a man cheating man.
It's an evil world we live in.
So you're telling me these women have to work all year round, you know, for years to compete in races like this.
Yeah.
And then some dude comes in who was obviously beat by every man in all the races, comes into this and smokes everyone. Yeah. Anyone who's an athlete knows this is some BS. This is totally unfair.
It's
I
not
was actually
fair.
happy to hear those people speaking up in the crowd because it needs to be said.
No, but you know what? It's not that they can never compete. Okay, you got to create your own space for that. You know what I mean? We're not, you know, they're bitching all, but what you create your own avenue and go and compete against your, you know what I mean, the same type of people. Let's put it that way, without sounding, you know, homophobic or anything like that. But you gotta be careful what you say, obviously. But it isn't fair. You're a biological man. Okay, you got a wig on. Doesn't make you automatically a woman and let you compete with a woman. You do. I think you do too.
I'm a woman.
Yeah. By someone, done it. If people like this want to compete, they should compete against each other. Don't be infiltrating women's sports and taking opportunities from them. Because let's all be honest here, the woman who came second in this race, she came first.
Standing here now, a biological male wearing a dress with a pair of leggings. Do you sincerely believe that I should be...
Dude, I love this guy. I don't know his name. See, take a look. And anybody in the chat, tell me who this guy is that tells it like it is. I don't know. I think he's a Republican. I know he's a Christian, but I forget his name. Vic, you might know.
Subject to punitive justice on the basis of what I'm wearing.
I would encourage you to behave as a man, is what I would do, because you are a man, and I don't know how exactly you came to the point where you think you're a woman or very much would like to be a woman, but you aren't. And I don't think anyone who is affirming your delusion is helping. I think they're lying to you, and I think it's very disrespectful, and I think it will not lead to your flourishing. I think it will only immiserate you. You might hate me for telling you the truth, but I think the truth will set you free.
I love that word. It'll immiserate you, meaning that you'll be miserable. Yeah.
Furthermore, your masquerading as a woman does infringe on the legitimate rights of other people. The rights of women to have their own bathrooms, the rights of women to have their own sports leagues. That is not something that you have a right to do, no matter how sincerely you believe the fantasy that you are a woman.
He got cooked. Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh? He got cooked.
Well, to be fair, I've seen a lot of these, and normally it results in a lot of screaming and shouting and chairs and bottles being thrown. But this one was actually chilled and calm, and it was actually a conversation where they were listening to each other.
I'm Asian. I'm Asian.
Oh, this guy's funny.
I'm so Asian. My pronouns.
Oh no!
Watch this.
He.
I thought of you when I heard that. I said, "They gotta watch this fucking joke."
Yeah, like that dude's funny.
He said, "My pronouns are."
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
You got him with that one.
If Donald
Donald Trump, if he just goes out there and he's a regular conservative president and we end up in a recession, fine. We've been there. But as far as the fascism and the likening him to Hitler and the threat to democracy, if he doesn't do all of that, why should we ever believe Democrats ever again, Chris?
What? Get off his man, Jesus.
No, y'all need to get off Democrats. Being on Democrats is what got y'all in this position. Y'all ride Democrats so much that y'all got delusional and lost track of reality and didn't even see motherfuckers like this kicking y'all ass. Y'all thought that this crazy nonsense he was spewing would never connect with people. You know why? Because y'all lost connection with people.
I gotta agree with Charlamagne a little bit. You know, Trump looks kind of fucking funky. He talks funky. He's almost embarrassing looking president, if anything. But yeah, Democrats kind of slept on him. You know what I mean? Look, he won.
Yeah, sure. And Liz, how are you?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't this guy voting for Harris? I don't really get involved. I'm not American.
Oh, there you go. Liz Solomon, how you doing? Welcome, Liz. Yep.
You know, in American politics.
As a matter of fact, Liz, if you don't know, Vic, the pin on top, that's Vic's channel. If you want to subscribe to Vic, if you haven't, subscribe to Vic. All right. Thank you so much.
She's subbed. I appreciate it.
Oh, she subbed? Okay, cool. All right.
But doing what I do on YouTube, you see a lot of political videos from these influencers like this guy.
Hey, hit the link, Pete. Up top. That's Vic's channel. Thank you.
And that was the interesting thing about the election. I was seeing a lot of people with big followings getting paid extortionate amounts of money to say they're voting for Harris.
This Venezuelan migrant recently went on a live stream to tell us about some of the cool benefits she's been receiving in New York City.
Oh, no.
No one will remove us from here. Not even Trump will get us out.
Oh, no.
Then she says, you know, I've been suffering from, I've been having dental issues.
This is so bad.
So
this is a bad idea.
I had
this is a bad idea.
Had surgery recently, and they helped me with 4 teeth, but the appointments were far away, unfortunately.
Obviously she's delusional. Her way of staying in the United States is saying that she has dental issues. They're gonna deport your ass the fuck out of here.
They deported during the video? Did she get hauled off?
I'm not sure, but let's watch. That would be epic. That would be epic.
I'm here illegally and I'm taking advantage of the system. What are you guys gonna do about it? And then the door gets kicked in.
All right, that's it.
Then here she says, I'm in New York. I want to leave New York, but I don't have my papers yet. It's nice here, but
oversharing,
working without papers, it's horrible.
Go home, get a job.
I'm desperate, to be honest. Then she keeps communicating with the comment section and she says, I'm fairly new. I've been here for only 6 months.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Yeah, I don't
only
think she's
6
been
months.
6 months. I don't
since I
believe
got
it.
here. And then
It's a long
someone
time.
asked her, wow, what about your nails? How much were they? She says it was $50 to get them done. But this was maintenance, and that was an additional $30. Oh, it's only a 6-month free hotel stay. No big deal.
Yeah.
An average hotel room for a migrant costs
Oh,
around
what is she
$350 a night.
Wow.
That means that
She's looking like a burrito. What the
What
fuck
the
is
hell?
going on? Okay. So basically, obviously she's lying. She's been here longer than 6 months. And she's trying to buck the system, cheat the system to stay. Obviously, somebody put it out there, even translated everything she said. It wasn't even me. So, yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look.
she's been getting roughly over $60,000 worth of hotel accommodation. When was the last time that any of you received a 6-month hotel freebie? I hope President Trump does the right thing.
Yeah, I don't
and Mr. B said, stop it, Angel.
I don't know what this woman was doing by going live, telling everyone about this. All it's going to do is piss people off. There's people working, you know, an honest living.
Yes,
who
it
won't even get
doesn't
anything close
help,
to that.
man.
And flexing it on social media.
Get it how you got to get it.
that's not the move.
Let me get this straight. You're protesting in America to be here illegally, and you're waving the flag that you're from, but you refuse to go back to the country that you're from. And not only that, you're taking the American flag, throwing it on the ground and stepping on it. Then why are you here?
Yeah, and I have a large American audience, so I do like making these videos for you guys especially. You know,
my thing is, and I've told Vic this, you know what I mean? Listen, there's got to be a way. I don't like the way they're going about it with the whole ICE thing. I think there's a better way of solution. You know what I mean? I think it's almost like a Band-Aid. They're kind of, you know, and, you know, I don't know. But obviously, it has to be, there's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of abuse of the system. You know what I mean? They're beating up the system to the point that, you know, do I agree with the way they're doing it? I think it's, yeah, but it needs to be done. Obviously, Donald Trump doesn't fucking care. He's going to put his foot down. He doesn't care about feelings and this and that. He just, like he just did with the transsexuals, you know, you're not racing against women. He doesn't care about your feelings or anything like that. So while I wish it would be done a lot better and give people the opportunity to maybe become leader or whatever, but people like this advertising that I'm here, I'm going to stay here, I got my nails done, yeah, it doesn't help the cause.
And a lot of you guys are from there. And I've seen videos of people getting their American flags torn down from their porch or their houses.
I'm sorry.
All right, no problem, brother. I'll be up here for a little bit more, and then we'll go live Sunday again.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be around Sunday for sure. I got nothing going on between Mass and all that. So I appreciate you moving it up too. Much love to everybody. Just One Sue, Mr. B, Queen Selection, Nightwolf, all the people. And for those of you that weren't here in the beginning, especially Mr. B, go over to Paul Morrison's channel, man, and show our friend.
Absolutely.
He could use it right now. And, you know, that goes for anybody. Anybody you think out there that might feel alone today, let them know that you're there for them. So,
yeah.
I love you, Angel, as always, man. My best.
All right, brother. You take care, brother. I love you too, man. Take care. All right, let's continue on. Just One Sue, that was sickening to, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of abuse of the system, but you got to treat people like humans. You know, you can't treat them less than. You know what I mean? I understand what the problem is here in America and all that. I try to be kind of diplomatic about it, you know what I mean? You know, while I feel bad, you know what I mean? That again, there is a problem, you know what I mean? So it needs to resolve. I don't have the answers, obviously.
Or they get told to remove them at that. And yeah, he's completely right. There's a lot of people living there, rent-free, tax-free, who are complaining about the country, but they'll refuse to go back to wherever it is they originally came from.
I'm not going to leak anybody specifically, but let me tell you this. Some of the biggest musicians, like they got paid to promote and endorse Kamala.
Yeah. All right, let me see if I can find something. Now we'll play a little bit of Mike stuff. We'll save some content for Sunday, obviously. Let me see what this is.
In the school drop-off line or something of that matter.
It shouldn't be a chilling effect unless their child's a or a public safety threat. If they are a public safety.
Actually, you know what? Let me, because Mr. Beast shot me a video. We'll play some George Carlin in a second here. Let me see what this is. Commercial
chicks
first.
are so that Trump would, shaving their heads, screaming that they're going to go on a sex strike. You can't threaten people by taking something away that no one wanted in the first place.
Damn. Wow.
Also, I don't know what you're doing going on a sex strike. Some of you really need a hunger strike.
Racism against white people? Yeah. Girl, no. White racism does not exist.
I don't know what the fuck
black people are getting preferential treatment in school admissions.
That is just not. I don't. Can I ask what's your political stance? Are you a conservative?
I am a conservative, yes. Not a problem?
Yes.
Why?
Goodbye.
All right. Bye.
Take care now. Bye-bye then. Do this for a living. It's fun to you. It's fun to like watch people come up and like have valid points, but then you sit there on your little high altar and just do this.
Does swearing make you?
So the name of this channel is Simp Saver Sam. Great channel. Subscribe to him. Has lots of stuff like this. So do me a favor and subscribe.
More
right?
correct.
Why don't you just move the gun as well?
Doesn't make you less.
Who gives a
There was less unemployment, and if it hadn't been pressed, there would have been more unemployment.
I don't know what this guy was trying to achieve, you know, going up to Charlie and trying to have a debate, and he just made himself look like a twat.
So the police starts to bring the first persons to the identity check.
More unemployed activities, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold up, what is this protest? I don't know. All right, let me see. Pimp Saber Sang.
No, you get famous.
Can we check this out for you?
You also want those pretty man? Wie sieht's denn aus mit der...
That right there is the face of a Prestige 10 certified level 100 donut.
Ja, was Straße.
I wonder what this is at. I don't know. Off to the who's gal.
Get a fucking job.
Really interesting thing I saw about a guy who joined like these protesters, and he said that a lot of them just like being disruptive. They don't actually believe in what they're doing. They just like rebelling, being disruptive, getting arrested, just being assholes. That's their objective for most of them. Because anyone with common sense, dignity, pride, all that stuff just wouldn't do this dumb shit.
I want a boyfriend. I'm ready to find love. There, I said it. The girl is getting railed by 1,000 people in a year.
Yeah, this girl, she's a fucking trip. She doesn't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to play this, a little bit of this one. And then we'll go off to George Carlin. Uh-oh.
It's always in these seats.
The worst place to have a fight is at a stadium, because you're gonna catch it from every side. Okay, you're inebriated and you want to start a fight. Especially here, we have the Eagles. The Eagles fans are really fucking nuts. So this is a good way to get beat up on a Sunday.
No. Hold his glasses. Yeah, this guy was keeping composed, but I don't know. He kind of crossed the line when he grabbed his face and was getting physical. That guy would have skipped about 5 birthdays if that was me. Starting a fight you can't finish. Alright, he's got his camera there filming himself. Oh no.
Oh, hell no. What's going on?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Kind of bad luck on that guy's part, if you ask me. He ran into the wrong dude.
Why are people fighting at gyms? I don't get it. All right, let me grab the George Carlin video really quick. Sorry, I have to redo it. So I have to actually redo it. Screen share, okay. And shout out to Mr. B. And then we'll play a little bit of the Mikey stuff. Shout out to Combat Wombat. All right, so. All right. Let's get some George Carlin in the house. Atlanta girl, what's going on? Long time no see. Good to see you. All right, well, I'm at Mike Cerrone's video right now. Then we'll play Carlin's. Just to end the show, we'll play Carlin's at the end. But I do have Mike's video up. How you doing, Atlanta girl? Good to see you, sweetie. Long time no see. Good to see you. All right, so let's go.
How smart are you? What were the results?
151. The Rico Squad wants you to live your best life and be the best person you can be. That's all we want.
What?
I'm a contractor. My son's a PI, and they put us on alert. In other words, once I think I told Tommy this. My son was a pro drifter, a drifting track.
Yeah, you told.
So let me address Sam Samsonites. People do love me. My family loves me, and I'm not broke.
Yeah.
Can you get rid of Sam? Can you get rid of Sam, please? That's what Mike's family hates him. My family loves me.
By the way, I just dropped Combat Wombats. Actually, the link to this actual video, if you want to watch it, and the full version of it, because I won't be able to play it. It's about an hour long. I'll play some now and then play some next time. But yeah, let's go.
His entire family hates him. My entire family hates him. That's why his wife kicked him out and lives with his father. Yeah. That's okay. That's all right. I'm looking up.
It says November 2024.
You live with your dad. Okay, got it. So this is Combat Wombat. That's who this is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So this is Wombat.
One of the things that I never liked about Mike is when he starts guessing who the soccer accounts are. You could be chilling, not being part of the trolling, and he's gonna call your name out. Obviously, some people are gonna believe it. You know how many times I've heard Mike tell, specifically actually Jeff, because he hangs at Jeff's, the wrong names, just shooting out names of innocent people that are not really trolls that I know of anyway. So, and obviously he has a place that he can do that because Jeff is not a question if he's lying or not. So, yeah, he puts a lot of people out there unjustly.
So it doxed me then. So that's Wombat. That's who that is. So Diane is Wombat as well. That's Wombat as well. Yeah, that's Wombat as well. Like all this other shit, and then like when I banged it, it was Wombat.
Oh, you banged it?
It was Wombat, and then like when I banged it, it was Wombat. Good reason, right? Sure. So I have.
What the fuck is Mike banging? The weird way of putting that.
I have a very agmatic personality. Like I'm very approachable. But when I was younger, I was an attractive guy in my youth. So I had the gift to gab, and I had the looks to back it. So I pulled a lot of
Flaky
I
J.
did. I'm not gonna lie to you, gentlemen. I did. I had a lot of interactions, as we say. And this girl is talking to me. And she was like 22, 23 years old. And she's like hitting on me. And I'm 50. Like, I'm just like, but it was the energy. So she said to me, this is what, gentlemen, hear me out. She goes, I broke up with my ex. I think I told Jeff this other day, broke up with my ex, blah, 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 blah. And I think a lot of women have a daddy complex. They want the older man. They want the older, good-looking.
Why, that can be true. I don't know if that's true for you. You will have to actually go out, Mike, okay? Go out to the bars, and I don't really see you doing that type of stuff. So maybe you did get hit on by a younger woman, but maybe back in the day. All right, I give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna say it didn't happen.
Man, but you have to be good looking, and you have to be.
Oh, you have to be good looking. Oh, yeah.
Everybody stops and turns. And
what?
And Jeff can attest to that. Yeah.
Maybe not for the reasons you think, but I can definitely attest.
He walks into a room and everybody stops and looks. Yeah, I believe that. I believe.
She said to me, she goes, I'm about to go home to my apartment by myself. I'd love to have someone come with me.
Oh,
don't take a
God.
This is what I told her. Jeff, I swear to God, I don't know what this means. I said, don't take a pity bang. Take it from me. Don't settle.
But not.
I mean, she was a really, really good-looking young woman. And but she told me her whole life story. Like, I don't even know this person.
Yeah. Hey, Pop Fries, what's going on, buddy?
I'm struggling.
Thank you, Lana girl.
I don't know if I like girls or guys, but my ex was really cool about it. I'm like, I don't know.
That's a good one, Mr. B.
And she's like, yeah, I'm going home by myself.
At the dollar store?
At the Dollar Tree. I'm like, what the?
Oh, at the Dollar Tree this happened? This all went down at the Dollar Tree, people.
I'm not going to pick up near the amount of people at the dollar store that Mike would.
They're gonna be weirded out by me for the same reasons.
It was someone in passing. But we had a basic conversation, and we stepped outside of the store and just had an amazing conversation.
Look at Mikey picking up women at the Dollar Tree. Okay, Mikey. Stop, damn. Big hot roller with your black card. Stop playing.
And she felt my energy. I felt her energy. And then she offered.
How long did y'all talk?
About 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I guess,
The Dollar Tree.
Oh, you love that Dollar Tree story. That's a true story.
In fact, let me check if we even have a Dollar Tree here.
That's a true story.
He doesn't even believe it himself.
She probably would have torn me apart because she's so young. She was young. She probably would have torn me apart.
See, the question is, do they sell? Let me go back over here. Do they sell these plastic dolls at the Dollar Tree? Huh? Are they 50 cents at the Dollar Tree? No? Man? Yes? No? No? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
She's like in her mid-20s. Everyone can be a daddy. I'm a hot daddy. I am. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, Mike can be your wingman. Have you found a good wingman? Sometimes that can make the difference.
Yeah. Dude, I've gotten so many of my friends laid, it's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Just for me, like spitting game for them, and then I hook them up, and they're like, here you go.
Damn, why I haven't seen these fucking, maybe I did, I don't remember, it's from November 2024. So allegedly, Mike has spit game for other guys and got them laid because of him. Okay. I'm trying not to laugh.
So yeah, no, you need a good talker. Sorry, Hank, go ahead. Jack, to answer your question, I think it's more pertinent to have children around your life cycle because it's not fair to have, a child at 70 years old, that's going to be 20 something. I just don't think I think you should have children when you can be relatively.
Well, I mean, I don't foresee a lot of 70-year-olds having kids. I don't know where this is going, but
their life. My kids, I had my children at 23, 24 years old, but just like people that have children in their 60s and 70s, it's just a cultural
That's true, Mr. B.
I'd walk on the street so that the restaurants could still serve food and not have to be completely open.
Definitely.
No.
I'll be back, Jim. I'll be back. I gotta take something. I'll be back.
Sam's motherfucking night. What's going on, buddy?
It's funny because I'm extremely alpha. Like when I come into a room, everyone turns around.
I know, Sam. I hope you're well, brother.
But I'm the first person to get on my knee and talk to someone about anything they need to talk about, and I'll cry with them. I'll hug them. I'll cry with them.
I do recommend not calling yourself alpha though, because that sounds horribly cringe.
Lilith, just don't bite me. But do you think the Sasquatch? Do you think the mongrels were the best fighting force to ever live?
Who? The mongrels? Okay, all right, let's listen. I don't know what the fuck he's going with the mongrels.
Genghis Khan.
Thank you, Sam.
That's a Mongol, not a mongrel. I thought it said mongrel.
It's my accent. Yeah. They said Genghis Khan killed so many people it changed the trajectory of the earth. They keyworded
That's gotta be wrong. Listen, I'm not a college educated, but that sounds so fucking from left field. That's just straight out of Mike's ass. Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Hey, that's what they said.
No, that's not what they meant. What they meant was that not only did he eliminate so many males, but him and his sons impregnated so many females that it altered the ecological structure of our genome.
In the Christian mythology, Paradise Lost, William Blake, Percy Shelley.
So yeah, okay, that I can. All right, didn't change the something about the solar system.
It's very important. I think it's very important to understand that even as a Christian as I am, I'm not going to keep going in circles, but I was baptized Roman Catholic, became a Christian, switch the circle. Which is very.
He keeps digging that hole. That hole gets deeper and deeper.
Did you say earlier you were baptized Christian and you became Catholic?
We've had this argument before. He does not consider Catholics Christian.
What?
Definitely a denomination of Christianity.
It's opposite though. They are
Of course. They're Christians, just Catholic. You know what I mean? Just as the Protestants and Pentecost. Yes, it's all
a
Christianity.
continuation of original Christians. Like,
yeah, well, the Orthodox.
If you want to look at the whole words, definitions, it should be opposite. Like they are Christians and the others are like Protestants.
There you go.
This argument with
Mr. B says the original Christians.
Space Force for a reason. He created Space Force to combat, allegedly, to combat extraterrestrial threats. That's why he created Space Force.
What?
I go on panels that are about politics and law and stuff like that. I mean, I different genres. Yeah. Genres. But I don't think he's a bad dude. I don't feel he's a bad guy. But he's just, I think he's misconstrued about you. Like he doesn't understand the way that you do things. Misconstrued, is that the word?
No. I haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
Screwed?
Yeah, Mr. B.
Yeah,
Space Force.
It's one of those things where
to combat aliens.
They're trying to attack the other side because they need that to keep going. But I went up there and I was like, I was like their darling. If you go back and look, like I was like running the panel. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the thing.
Misconstrued. But
I don't know if it comes out on this one, but I heard him say somewhere that he was once, I think he was telling Jeff, as a matter of fact, that he was once part of a channel that had 50,000 subs. And I started listening into it because Mike does go from channel to channel sometimes. He's gone to some big channels. And he was when he said co-host, that's when the red flag jumped in my head. And when Jeff asked him, are you talking about Joe's? Mike said yes. Let me tell you something. Mike was never a co-host at Joe's. I don't think he even had a wrench. Okay? So I don't know why he keeps saying that. He's got to stop it. We all know the truth.
I was kind of running the narrative. And that's what I do. I go up on panels. I run the narrative. The biggest thing is this. These people are fucking pathetic.
And plus, if there was 50,000 subscribers on that channel, obviously they were bought. So Mike, yeah, if anything, tell Jeff the truth. And you know the truth, Mike.
I mean, they're going real life over YouTube. I mean, they're fucking pathetic.
Joe, come on,
fuck, I'm gonna dox all these people. I'm gonna dox
I'm gonna dox all these people.
Yo, Lord Doc is a piece of fucking shit. We were chill.
Well, we knew that before you went over there. 50 times, and I fucking
look at this drunken moron. He's calling me a woman. Yo, I would beat the fuck out this motherfucker. Yeah, radiation is something else. But I think I'm not exactly sure. I'm not an astronaut, but I think when you go into outer space, there's a lot.
By the way, this is volume 2. I don't know if there was a volume 1, but
radiation,
yeah.
I believe. I think there is. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, the atmosphere doesn't protect you or anything. So yeah, there's more radiation.
So you need some kind of protection.
Yeah, shout out to Lord Doc.
I'm wondering if you do believe in like ETs and flying saucers, and they say they're always like dark. Are they coated in lead? I mean, so to deflect from the radiation in the atmosphere. In space travel, this is a great thing when they say
a lot of words salad.
Like advanced space travel, you age like so more than you would normally age on Earth. They attribute it to gravity, but what if it's because of radiation? So people.
That's a movie. I watch a movie. It sounds a lot like what he's saying.
Always say if you travel long distances.
Jolie, what's going on? ¿Cómo estás, Jolie?
Whatever they want to call that.
Good to see you, Jolie.
Time stands. It works differently in outer space. But I think it's the exposure to radiation. I think the radiation in outer space is what makes people older when they just there's cloud seeding and there's things that they put up to protect against.
It's a lot of word salad. I think Mike does a lot of word salad, obviously to sound smarter than sometimes he goes all over the place.
Rays, because.
That's the first time hearing about this. I'm not saying.
Rinky, what's going on, Rinky?
I never heard
Good
about
to see you.
Putting up anything to protect us, like by seeding the clouds with it.
Well, cloud seeding is very.
Hey, Yum.
Thousands.
What's going on, Yum?
I know that. I just didn't know they were trying to block out sun rays with it.
they can make it rain. Oh, you're good. They can use it. One of the biggest places that cloud seeds the heaviest is Dubai. Dubai, the desert, when they make all these man-made islands, they make these fake lakes and stuff. Cloud seed. And those are energy weapons. Those are energy weapons, and that's the the precursor to like basically the laser weapons. Because so the U.S. Navy had a couple Raytheon.
I think. Listen, I sit down sometimes and I go through YouTube or just say Netflix, and I do listen to a lot of stuff. And you just got to make sense of whatever. You know what I mean? You just can't start spewing everything at once because it just sounds like bleh. So you're adding this subject up with that subject, and then when it comes out, it just comes out. Yeah, you have everybody confused. So I think Mike, he's susceptible to conspiracy theories for sure. Yeah.
Laser weapons as the front desk gun. The front. Basically using energy as a weapon. It lives outside. And
hey, Nightwolf. Okay, thank you. You have a great weekend, Nightwolf.
He comes all the time, like around 5 o'clock in the morning, and he comes out.
The one and only Young. The one and only Young.
Cat food. They love the dry cat food. The possums love it. They just eat it up like crazy. So, and then we have our bird feeders. So what I'm trying to say is that we're big animal lovers. We love animals. I love to feed animals. Yeah. Well,
you were a lot bigger back in the day.
Oh, is that who I think it is?
You look good now, man.
I was.
I'm not trying to be gay or nothing, but
no, you're fine. You're fine. I was about 235. I'm about 195 now. So I've lost weight.
I'm at 180.
This doesn't look okay. November 2024. Okay, so not so long ago. What did it say about 3-4 months ago? Okay.
7. So
yeah, but I'm tall. I'm taller, but no, it feels great. It feels good to be skinnier. It feels good.
When it comes to the weight loss thing, I've been watching you for years now. You've watched me for years now. So I heard you say one time when you was over and she said that you was good. I don't want to say why or what you said over there, but
I've actually talked about this. I'm not going to talk about Mike's weight loss ever again. I'm not trying to guess what it is. This is what it is. It is what it is. I think he doesn't look well, and I've said this before. Now the fact, to me he looks skinny, but that's on him. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try and guess what the fuck's going on with Mike. You know what I mean?
The weight loss
God bless him. What can I say?
From that, or is it something that like you're
it gets a little uncomfortable for sure.
Doing yourself to help your.
All right, let's try to skip this. Okay, let's get rid of that.
Yeah, I do. You have a rare blood type. So, isn't it weird that you don't have your kids? So let me ask you a question. Isn't it weird that you don't have your kids? Why was your kids taken?
Whoa. Damn.
He's so cute.
Well, he's a pedo.
Oh, but he's a father though. You said
you hang around him. You wanted to be his bro. You were backstage on dates saying, "Hey, dude, stop making song accounts of me because it makes me so upset. Can you just do that for me, Thumper?" And then Thumper said, "Yeah, man, no problem." And you said, "Yeah, I don't got any problem with you, dude. I don't got any problem with you because you are okay with pedos, and that's really fucking gross, Mike."
Yeah,
I'm okay with pedos.
You should get a life. Yeah, you just got back. You got backstage with Thumper and told him he was a great person and you were just gonna, be friendly with him. But you didn't want anyone to know about it. You're so fucking gross.
I said, you're a good guy, man. Just don't talk about my family. I won't talk about you.
But he's a
you said that to a pedo.
Talk about you.
Wow.
And so basically he was
to a pedo.
I don't know how he tries to change that conversation. It was recorded and played for months on end. Exactly word for word what he said, Mike. If you just say, you can't change it, bro. It's out there, bro. The faster you realize that and stop combating, you said what you said, bro. It's out there, man. You were backstage, buddies with Thumper. It did happen. You know what I mean? I don't know why I just don't know why. I'm speechless sometimes.
To a pedo. I don't care.
You
said it to a pedo.
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
This dude's a fucking retard, you guys. Seriously.
And he's definitely okay with banana
Hey,
being a pedo,
great content,
so
though,
there you go.
because listen,
Hold on. Weenie, what did you say?
Thank you, Jolie.
What am I?
Uh-oh.
You're so fucking dumb.
Is he angry?
You're okay with pedos. Can you listen when I speak?
I'm
like,
not
I know
okay
it's
with
hard for you, you
You're not
fucking
okay
dumb
with it.
drunk.
Yes, you are, Mike.
Yes, but you are, because you sat there and you were perfectly fine with him. You thought he was a great dude backstage on Dave's panel. So why should any of us believe anything you say when that was a leaked video that somebody recorded that you didn't want anyone to see?
Yeah, you know what, Mike? Actually, he lacks. He doesn't read the room. This is the point that you say. You know what? Look for an excuse and just jump the fuck off. You would have done a lot better if you would have just came off the pedal. But no, we're talking about Mike. He's gonna stay out there and continue lying. So.
You're very, very dumb.
He's that soft spot. That's why.
Yeah, he's got that soft spot where his mother
Hey, when you
committed
committed your hit and run, did you hit a child?
No,
probably.
Didn't hit anybody.
Yes,
you did.
Liar.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh my lord!
It's where you ran.
This
You
freaking
because
guy.
you were scared.
I hit a child? Is that what you said?
No,
No,
No, I asked
fucking
you if
retard.
in your hit and run you hit a child.
No, I did not.
Liar.
Mike, yeah.
you're
All right.
sexy as fucking hell, bro.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm sexy and I know.
All right, we watch a little. Couple more minutes.
I got hit on the other day.
Obviously, well, hold on. Let me see what he just say there, and then
By
we'll.
like a 20-something-year-old.
Oh, here we go again.
I said, I could be old. I could be your dad. No, but yeah, but it's cool. It's
like,
really,
what the fuck did I walk into?
it's really cool. It's really cool to be like 50 years old and still get hit on by younger women. It's a.
Oh, he's so fucking cringy, folks. Okay, let me shoot some Carlin for Mr. B. One of I don't know. Maybe half of you don't know who this guy is. I'll play some more maybe Sunday. Obviously, I'll go live Sundays with Vic. But let me play some of this comedian. That's I'm gonna drop the link again, but that's about an hour long, I think. So let's play some George. Let me drop Combat's all right, I didn't go back fast enough. So that's Combat Wombat. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Thank you, Mr. B. I appreciate that. I'd rather end it that way. R.I.P. Carlin, absolutely. There will be no, Richard Pryor, Red Fox. Takes me back. Makes me feel old as fuck. But that's the best of the best, people. But I want to thank everybody, as usual. Krishna, Queen, Mr. B, like I said. Jolie was in the building. Krishna, namaste to the Indian community and to the Philippine community. I see you guys later. Rinky, I see you later. Thank you so much, Jolie, my sister. Good to see everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Good to see Sam. Haven't seen Sam in a while. God bless. for sure, I'll be back on Sunday with Vic. If nothing. Let me. Mike wants to say bye. You want to say bye, Mike? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. That sounds like. All right. It looks like bye. I just fucking entertain myself. All right. Thank you, Atlanta girl. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah. So, all right. One more shot at the. Yeah. That was the couples massage. Yeah. Couples massage with Mike. Okay. Yeah. Good stuff, man. I appreciate everybody. Like always, man. I see you guys, man. Go visit Paul Amars's channel if anything, like Vic said. Go just at least leave a comment in his. I mean, if you can, have any time. It sounds like he's going through a little something. So, it's just you know what I mean. Extend. Look at as Mike. Is the Wild Angel having no content again? I got plenty of content. I just don't have any time, bro. I cut it short. Don't worry about it, Mike. Come back Sunday, and I'll play the rest of it. I just don't have any time right now. Yeah. Don't worry about it, Mike. I got content. All right, guys. Peace, love, MWO for life. Look at Atlanta girl. Look at the obsession. Mike, don't get mad. That's you. You put that out there, Mike. I'm not behind all that shit. I'm not claiming that 20-year-olds hit on me and stuff like that at the Dollar Tree. You know what I mean? That's you. That's not me. All right, people. You take care. All right, have a great weekend. I gotta get out of here. All right, bye. All right, peace, love. AngelNFL-Reacts. Hey, shout out to Vic Ferrari. Let me shoot out his link one more time. I want to leave this for the at least the Philippine community. If they come in later or something, they can. I'm trying to help Vic, obviously, build his channel, and the only way I know how to is this way. So, whoever rewatches this, maybe later on, hopefully, will subscribe to Vic's channel. So I'm gonna pin it up top. Once again, before I get out of here, namaste, 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 Queen, namaste. All right, let me play one more minute stuff so it can stay up there. All right, now I'm really out, guys. All right, take care. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll be back Sunday with Vic. We go Sunday. It's 12 o'clock Eastern time, and it's about, I want to say 9 o'clock his time, Western time. So, I don't know. I think we like Sundays. You know what I mean? We're having, I don't know. Sundays seems to be happening. Fridays, obviously, I'm not going more than maybe at the most twice a week, at the least once a week, because Vic is busy. I'm busy doing other things. So if anything, that changes at any point, just stay tuned in the community section. I always post when I'm going to go live. All right, guys? So be good, guys. Atlanta girl, thank you so much, sweetie. Jolie, good to see you. Namaste, queen. All right, I'm out. Bye-bye.